Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shy, but you can call me Shadowcat as the channel name suggests, and today we're watching more Community. Happy Community Monday. I hope you guys are doing fantastically today. As usual, I'm filming a back-to-back. Our apartment is conveniently situated right next to the garbage, the building's garbage. So sometimes you hear it. Sometimes you hear it being hauled back and forth. It's very nice. We love it. I am filming a back-to-back as usual, so I do not have a whole lot to say at the top of this episode. The last episode wasn't my favorite. It was honestly probably my least favorite of the season so far. So I'm hoping we pick it up a little bit more with this upcoming episode. I don't really have anything else to add to the top of this. As usual, if you would like to watch ahead, we are 4 episodes ahead on Patreon. I also have all of my uncut reactions to all of these episodes. If that is something that you're interested in, you can find me at patreon.com/ShadowCatReacts. But without further ado, let's get into this week's episodes.
And then in the season finale, they reveal the whole thing was a dream when the inspector wakes up next to a very young and very topless Cheryl Teagues.
Even Pierce.
Poor Abed. Poor Abed.
Version, and it's a travesty. It's broad, obvious, sexist, and the timing is...
Honey, I'm Dean.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Nothing at all.
Why, I was doing some house cleaning the other day, Dina Reed style, when I realized, gosh golly, it's been
This
ages
is
since
truly next level.
with an old-fashioned sock hop. The health department requires you wear shoes.
What a coincidence.
Since when does Greendale care about what the health department says?
I've been making a conscious effort to get away from filtering everything through TV. I figured it's time I showed some growth. It's been 3.5 seasons. Is what the old me would have said.
Anywho, it is a Sadie Hawkins.
Aren't we on the
dance.
4th season? So wouldn't it have been 4.5 seasons? But
So you're saying there's one day a year when women are free to choose their own mates? What is this?
did you guys
person
have
times?
school dances where people went? Okay, outside of prom, did you guys go to dances with someone
Gender
else?
norms.
Give me a break. You think a dance can just be thrown together willy-nilly? You think I decide?
I feel like all of our dances, you just went and then you would dance with whoever you wanted to dance with. It wasn't like you had a date, you know? I almost feel like it's a very, like, American thing, but maybe I'm wrong.
So, Britta, you're going to throw a protest dance?
She's so committed to that pronunciation.
Instead of Sadie Hawkins, my dance will honor a real feminist icon, someone who worked for women's rights,
Who's it gonna be?
Sophie B. Hawkins.
It wasn't really...
You know what, Britta? You're right.
I think you meant to say Susan B. Anthony, not Sophie B. Hawkins.
Britta for the whoops!
I didn't Britta anything. I meant Sophie B. Hawkins.
Really?
I am throwing a Sophie B. Hawkins dance. And it is going to be amazing. And when people come, they're going to be like, damn, she straight Britted this. Because that's right, I'm taking it back.
I don't know if you can at this point. But there are too many examples of it working in the opposite direction.
I appreciate your commitment to the bit, but just admit you were wrong.
So you can say I Britted it?
Yes, of course. That goes without saying. Call this off before it becomes a full-scale Britastrophe. You do realize that if you call it a Sophie B. Hawkins dance, people will expect Sophie B. Hawkins to actually be there, right?
I don't know.
Yes.
You can make it explicitly
And when she comes,
clear on the poster.
I'm going to be like, I will
Britta.
remember you doubting me.
That's a Sarah McLachlan song.
Can I set you up with a date for the Sadie Hawkins Day dance?
A blind date.
Does she have someone in mind?
Okay.
Oh, if you're open to meeting someone, there's a number of eligible young ladies in my church.
Surely, I'm already finding a date for Abed. I asked first.
There's no reason we can't both help Abed find someone. Why don't we each pick a girl and then let Abed decide, instead of making it a competition?
That's exactly a competition.
So it is.
Only for the loser.
But also, the person that you choose would also like to or have to like Abed. It doesn't just work in one direction.
So you told a lie. Big deal. The important thing is never to admit it.
Actually, I was thinking about coming clean.
And give Winger the satisfaction?
Do not
Hell no.
take advice from peers ever.
Do you want to be the schmuck who apologizes just before the world ends?
That kind of makes sense. Thank you.
Damn right it makes sense. You're talking to the wisest man on campus.
Britta, consider the source.
Check out my friend Britta's Sophie B. Hawkins dance. I'll be spinning the hits from yesterday and today, which is...
What is Chang up to?
No matter how much awful stuff he does, he keeps getting another chance.
Yeah, he's like the Colin Farrell of people. You want to help me with Britta's dance?
People.
In the interest of growth, I'm trying to avoid hijinks, as well as capers, romps, and exploits. Escapades are a gray area.
Abed! She wants to ask you something. Isn't she perfect for Abed?
What I think this is not gonna go well. I don't feel like that's
I asked if
Abed's
you go to the Sadie
speed.
Hawkins dance with me into the balloon.
Sure, I'd be happy to go with you.
Super duper, Mr. Cooper.
Is he gonna say yes to Shirley's option as well?
Nice.
Chose the girl I picked. Be gentle when you tell Shirley that she was the loser. Or do you want me to tell her?
Wouldn't it be cool if you could talk into a balloon and then when you release the air, it just says what you said? That would be cool. Oh my god, I would leave balloons all over the place. Oh, that'd be so exciting.
I appreciate it, Shirley, but...
I hope you will at least consider it, and not just because saying no would crush this poor girl, but because I don't want you to miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime.
Shirley is so
You're right.
manipulative.
I'd love to go to British dance.
In
with
a
her.
way,
Oh, goody, I'll set it up.
I can appreciate.
Doesn't hurt Annie's feelings. Maybe I should go tell her.
No need. I'll handle it.
Oh, okay, bye-bye.
You don't even get to meet your girl, Shirley?
Don't you already have a date to the dance?
Yep. Now I have two, which means I can do the classic 2 dates in 1 night sitcom trope. I'll get to wear 2 outfits, mix up their names.
There's a classic.
I tried to go in a more grounded direction, but I still ended up in a comically implausible situation. It's like Shirley said, it's a once-in-a-lifetime.
You didn't just end up there. You... you chose to say yes to both of them.
Thank you for the corsage. Oh, it matches your carnation. How cute.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. I was afraid you'd think it was old-fashioned.
Hi, I'm Kevin. Apparently, I'm your DJ tonight.
Oh my god.
I really don't know
Chang.
what I'm doing.
I don't know how anyone is buying this shit. I don't know.
Can I help you?
Oh, I just wanted to try on a different look. I'm pretty indecisive, so I may be back here a few times if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But she'll definitely be here.
Oh, yeah. Sophie be coming.
So it just be coincidence that somebody posted a Craigslist ad an hour ago that says, looking for Sophie B. Hawkins, or convincing Sophie B. Hawkins impersonator to play community college dance tonight.
Sounds like a coincidence to me.
Britta, we're running low on chips. Here's what I'm thinking. I go over to the Sadie Hawkins dance as the snack inspector doing random spot checks and confiscate their chips.
Or you could just go to the supply closet and get some more chips.
Okay, but I still need to use the mustache, probably.
He's trying so hard.
Jessica did mention that she's cold. Could she borrow your sweater? Maybe the purple one you wore last week. I didn't see you wear it home, so I think it's still in your locker next to your umbrella.
I guess.
Oh my god. What a memory.
What do you think of Kat? Did she tell you she plays the saw?
I thought she was in an all-girl kazoo band.
They need a rhythm section, duh. Well...
By the way, I'm surprised you let her share the cafeteria with you.
Oh, I didn't want to, but once she guaranteed the presence of a certain someone...
Oh my god, she guaranteed it? Of course she did.
Shall we dance? Whoop.
I'm really hoping that things turn around for this Jove guy.
So,
Is Abed gonna end up falling for this girl?
Except you gotta lose the hat. It doesn't go with the minister's dog.
I feel like that's where the story is going.
you know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're on 2 dates at once. I've been watching you since you came in. I think it's awesome. It's one of my favorite
That
bits.
was a
Like
flirty
when a dog
laugh.
acts embarrassed. Or
I've
when
never seen a flirtier laugh in my life.
Oh, you're messing with me.
Yes, I was.
So this thing's turning out to be a little tougher than I thought.
What happened to that one girl from, was it last season or the season before, that was really into Abed and was kind of strange and wanted to like watch him? or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. A large percentage of Greendale students sort of gave up in the mid-90s, so for many of them, Sophie B. Hawkins is the most recent music they're aware of. I mean, her coming here is going to be a huge boost to their spirits.
Great.
Whereas her not showing up would be enough to push these people to such a dark place and really question whether life is worth living at all.
I feel like going to Greendale in general probably elicits those types of thoughts, honestly. So, Britta, don't even feel bad. I wouldn't.
Oh my God. Why Britta it?
By listening to Pierce, yeah. I mean, I tried to tell you. Unfortunately, communication does not work two ways.
You're right. It looks like he made the right choice.
Could you imagine you could talk to your TV and whatever is happening on screen would be influenced by whatever you're yelling at it? That would be interesting. 2040. I feel like we'll have it.
If this were a movie, this would be the part where we kiss.
You're right. Except we're doing a sitcom trope, so it'd be totally out of place. Time to go get caught and make an impassioned plea to the girl I really like. I think I'm gonna go with Jessica. She seems to be the audience favorite.
Did you really think you'd get away with this?
Let me explain.
What about wanting to grow? Or was that just a lie so you could do another world-famous Abed TV adventure? Kat is over there hula hooping all by herself.
Abed, in the real world, people can actually get hurt.
Well, they blew up in my face.
Can I help you?
Where's Rachel?
She said she had to go.
Where?
I don't know. She seemed upset. She ran out of here without tagging half the stuff. I mean, whose water wings are these? I'm back here! Never mind.
Instant regret. You decided to play at the TV trope.
It was wrong and hurtful. I see that now.
Well, maybe setting you up was a bad idea.
Yeah, I guess neither of our girls were really right for you.
The worst part is that I met a girl tonight that I really do like. But I was so busy chasing one trope, I missed the trope right under my nose. But the girl I liked all along was under my nose. And now I screwed things up. I don't know if I can make them right.
Aww. Wait, this one's real, right?
Yeah, I'm really sad.
Aww.
At the very least, you know that she goes to the school. Like, how many students can be enrolled here? I guess a lot, actually. I'm like, there's no way when I was in college that I would just be able to track someone down who wasn't in my program, so.
Hey, it's Sophie B. Hawkins!
To be honest with you guys, I couldn't tell you if that's actually her. I assume it is, but your girl is uncultured.
I think you know this one.
Oh.
Man.
All right, Sophie. There was a girl here tonight. I met her and it was very pleasant. And I made a mistake. And now I'd very much like to continue this conversation in private.
Wow, Greenville loves love.
That was pretty embarrassing. I had to.
It was. But I'm glad I did it.
So, would you like to go out sometime?
I would like that.
Do you want to pretend like you're just going out with me on a bet?
Oh, I'd like that very much. But maybe we should try normal first.
Sure.
I can't believe she pulled this off.
I know. According to Dean Law, I must now give her my amulet.
What?
Well, she had a little help from a wise old man.
I knew it. You're safe.
Oh, look. I mean, Pierce has been useful a few times, so here's another one.
Also, I didn't like the way you were being such a jerk to her.
Well, she was acting crazy.
Yeah, but what choice does she have? You make fun of her, you use her name as a synonym for screwing up. Cut her some slack, Jeff.
I know it's probably impossible to read my texts without them sounding sarcastic, but I assure you, this one is as earnest as they come. Congratulations on an awesome dance. You Britted the hell out of this.
Why not just go up and tell her like you're not feet away from her?
Can you do one where you wish I was Batman?
Damn! I wish Abed was Batman.
I love it so much.
Good. All right. You guys are taking advantage of Mrs. B. Hawkins.
But
I mean, she seems to be doing it happily. What are you about to ask her?
Now, if you could just sing, Dean, I wish I was your lover with these new lyrics. It's for my voicemail.
Who's Jeff Winger?
Just sing the damn song.
I feel like I should know who that is, and I do not. So I'm going to Google it. Okay. Sophie Ballantine. The Damn I Wish I Was Your Lover song came out in March 1992, which is about a year and a half before I was born. Sorry guys, do not know her. I'm sorry if this is egregious to some of you guys, but yeah. I don't actually think that I've ever heard this name in my life, so this was a learning moment for me. Anyways, we just finished Community Season 4, Episode 8. I thought that this episode was pretty good. Does Abed now have a girlfriend? And is that girl, whose name I unfortunately did not catch, is she going to be in future episodes? Are we going to see Abed in love? Because that's not something that we've had so far. I'm trying to think. Like, I feel like all of the characters have had some sort of romance. Again, there was that one character from either last season or the season before that was like the CIA agent or something like that. That was like kind of weird, but I feel like Abed was into her brand of weird. Who was into him, but we really didn't see her, I don't think, after that one episode, even though I feel like at the time I thought that we might see her again because Abed seemed kind of into it. So, oh. How dare I forget the girl in the video game? Hilda? Pour one out for Hilda, because she was a real one. So unfortunately, as it turns out, this girl has some pretty big shoes to fill coming after Hilda. And I don't envy her position. I thought it was a nice moment between Jeff and Britta at the end of the episode, although I don't understand why he couldn't just say that to her. Like, why did he have to text it to her? Is it because Jeff is just always on his phone and that's sort of leaning into that gag? Or is it because Jeff in person has a hard time being so sincere? I mean, we've seen him be sincere in person before. We've even seen him be sincere towards Britta, like even in the Thanksgiving episode where they have where they meet his dad. He thanks her afterwards, I feel like, pretty earnestly in the car. So I guess the reason that they did it that way was probably for the gag. But I kind of wish that they had it, you know, face to face. I feel like that would have been really sweet. But yeah, pretty fun episode. It probably would have been more fun if I had known who Sophie B. Hawkins was. But next time I watch this, I will. So there's that. Anyways, guys, let's get into the next episode. What happened? Why are they all avoiding eye contact? Does Jeff look different? He looks kind of different. Maybe it's his hair? Okay. Do you not know how to take that opening at all? But I'm looking forward to finding out whatever the hell just happened.
Okay, this awkward silence has been going on for days. Granted, Jeffrey looks amazing.
For days?
It's too embarrassing.
I understand. You
I
don't.
feel like you guys have done plenty of embarrassing things. What could it possibly be?
For you.
Why did you make, have, and bring these? Don't answer.
It's puppet therapy.
It's not like I had them on hand for personal use. Excuse me, let me just grab this thing that's definitely not a whip. In addition to being adorable.
Dean, sometimes it's too much, I have to admit.
Where's Pierce? I know he's not with us, but is he still with us? I'm sure.
Although no one's seen him since he lost his mind in the woods.
You all were in the woods? Oh,
the hell happened?
How did it start? What happened?
We're not.
Could you imagine going to the school and seeing your dean be so invested in a group of like 7 people and pretty much ignore the rest of you? Would I care? I don't even know who the dean was at my school, to be honest with you. So maybe I wouldn't care.
Are we just gonna avoid making eye contact forever? Who are we, Jeff, during sex? Let's just give it a shot.
It all started on Friday. Birdie was talking about a few of her latest causes.
This one's for the Greendale Animal Shelter. This one's for global warming. This one's for global cooling.
And
just in
this
case.
one's for the amount of rubber
God,
wasted.
is this entire episode gonna be puppets?
Open your eyes, people.
Britta said open your eyes, people. Square.
Nice.
What are you two doing?
Oh, we're playing study group bingo.
This game is gay.
Square.
You're mocking us? That's not a very Christian thing to do.
Square.
Oh, can we get back to
I think it's mean.
There's no point. It's insulting.
Okay, stop.
Square.
I don't find it insulting. Maybe it's because I'm not involved.
I guess we're kind of stuck in a
Rut?
Yes, but to be fair, there's not many things you could be stuck in.
Elevators.
Bad
A
marriages.
peat box.
Flat in the middle seat.
Time loops.
The bottom of a well.
Yeah. I don't know what you're thinking, Jeff.
Oh, look, it is my favorite study group. They all really typify the diversity we have here at Greendale. It's time to move this tour along to meet my good friend, Magnitude. Yeah, prepare to be popped.
The problem is Greendale. It's pulling our strings and we need a break.
Yeah, our Ferris Bueller needs a day off. Hey.
That's just school for you.
We need an adventure.
That's a good idea, Annie, but there's one
Okay.
problem. Where would we go?
The woods, apparently.
Where would we
Oh,
go?
oh.
We can go anywhere.
Music.
Or maybe see France.
Or anywhere else. Naked ladies will dance.
Could we fly in a
Naked ladies will dance pretty much anywhere in the world. I'm sure there are some places where that's not allowed, but you have a lot of options.
Yes! Now that's an adventure. We can go anywhere in a balloon. Yes!
Sorry, I was looking at Abed's Inspector Spacetime shirt, and about how Pierce, I was thinking about how Pierce influenced the American version of the show. And I know American versions of British shows get made fairly often. Has it ever worked in the opposite direction? Have there been British iterations of American shows? That's my question. Because I'm not sure if I know of any.
We can see everything here in the sky. This is adventure.
Is there no one in the balloon with them that actually knows how to operate this thing?
As long as we have a balloon guide.
Yeah.
Where's the guy? Did I miss it?
Miss what?
I'm really scared of heights. Guys, what are we gonna do?
Every single time I've been in a hot air balloon, which is probably
You're on a runaway balloon?
2 times, it's always been attached to a string, so we couldn't actually go that far.
Although it did get pretty hairy after that, especially once Pierce started helping.
Okay, everyone push
It's
down.
usually how it goes.
Come on, people, I can't do this alone.
You can't
Just
do
let
it
him-
at all.
Let him do what he's trying to do.
If we fly to heaven, please don't tell my grandpa about me and Britta.
I think we're starting to go down.
You see, prayer works.
So does gravity, Shirley.
And you know who invented gravity, right?
We're getting speed fast, people.
Oh my god.
Impact.
Oh, damn you, gravity!
Damn you, prayer!
Damn you, Vicky.
Oh, Vicky, catching strays.
Post-traumatic stress is a real issue, but with these puppets giving voice to our feelings, we can begin to heal. This.
There's more.
Okay, well, excuse Dean for reacting to the natural lull in your story. I'm so sorry.
We just have to figure out how to get back to Greendale.
Getting back to Greendale would be the least of my worries.
What if we're stuck here?
We need to start a prison system. We'll be stranded here forever.
No, you don't.
We're gonna make it out of here. We gotta relax. We're all gonna be fine. What is that? I just wanna say that we're gonna die. I love you guys.
Well, you guys are a long, long way from Greendale.
Huh?
How did you know we're from Greendale?
Yeah.
From Pierce's shirt.
How did you know my name is Pierce?
It's embroidered on
It
your
also
Greendale
says,
shirt you
yeah.
got at the student store.
How'd you know I got it at the student store?
I'm a touch psychic.
Oh.
So, this is how Greendale graduates end up, as transient mountain men. Huh.
It checks out. It tracks.
And you can be whoever you want to be.
We can be our own men.
And I don't need an A.
The perfect mom pressure would all go away.
I don't like the pressure to always be cool.
I was gonna say that, now I don't have a rhyme.
The pressure in college
sometimes gets so tremendous
that it would
I'm
be
sorry,
so
how much
tremendous.
pressure can you have at Greendale? Again, there is a class on baby talk. There's a class on ladders. There's a class on ice cream. And you guys are consistently making dioramas. So...
Now we're free.
Oh my god. Why would you eat a random berry from a random man in the woods? I'm sorry.
This is puppet therapy work.
Dean, there is a fire in the cafeteria. Not now!
I'm so sorry, Garrett.
Where was I? I was healing you. Go on.
Well, those devil berries freed our minds and
the rest followed.
If Jeff said we had to live out here, I'd totally be down with that.
Can I tell you guys a secret? I was at the grocery store with my kids and I thought I saw Andre walk by with another woman.
Whoa. Did he? We haven't seen him at all this season.
And so I left my kids at the magazine stand for just a minute.
Okay,
But
well.
somehow I lost track of time and ended up tailing them all the way out of town. It wasn't even Andre. The horrible part is, I forgot my kids and left them all night in the grocery store.
Oh, wait. So they locked up with your kids inside and they were like, yeah, there are kids in here, but the parents are gone, so we're just gonna lock up as usual.
There y'all go. Giving me that look. Treating me like Judas. Judging me like Judy.
Shirley, this is the first I've heard of you leaving your kids in a grocery store.
Me too.
Oh.
I have no memory of you.
This conversation didn't happen?
So, nobody else heard my terrible secret about how I trail off from time to time?
If no one heard or remembers anything anyone else said,
we're in the clear.
Nah, you guys have to repeat it.
Guys?
Don't mind me. Sure you guys can get on with your lives without the worst mom ever.
Sounds good. Anyone up?
Yeah, if I was, I'm not gonna lie, if that was me, I'd be like, sorry.
Thanks, Jeff, but I'm just gonna go home now.
That would suck to be the only person who's revealed your secret, but yeah. It depends on what my secret was, though, I guess.
we all need to reshare our secrets sober.
Oh, God.
Look.
Like, how embarrassing can they be?
Shirley is alone now. This
I'm
is the
gonna
only way to
rate-
put us on equal footing.
If they tell us everyone's embarrassing story, I'm going to rate each of the embarrassing stories on a scale of 1 to 10. Shirley's is pretty bad because, you know, leaving your kids in the grocery store is pretty bad.
I promised him I'd make it to a baseball game he had, but I bailed and never called again, and now I'm just exactly like my dad.
I'll give
Truth is, I've never
5 to
voted
Jeff.
except when I watch The Voice.
Oh my
I'm
god.
struggling in history.
That's
I'm
pretty embarrassing
normally
given
the
who
best.
Britta is. So
I let
give that a 8.
Cornwallis rub my feet to give me all the answers to a test.
I
I'll
caused
say 7.
Greendale fire of 03. 55 acres went up in a blaze, all because I burned an anthill.
The secret inside
That's pretty bad.
was trapped beyond the doubt.
That's pretty bad. I would be embarrassed to admit that. So I'll give him a 9.
There you are. Come on, guys.
Wait, we're missing some secrets.
Never slept with a greater the kid.
And now for my most terrible secret. I am not what you would call traditional.
Wait, Abed, you never told us your secret.
Yeah, I was about to say, we have not gotten one from Abed.
Nobody thinks I'm a
bloody cheater?
No. Or me as a criminal?
No. Nobody respects me any less as a political activist, right?
A little bit, a little lot, a little, yes.
The level to which we respect you as a political activist has definitely not changed.
That's how I would say it.
Exactly.
Whew.
I help fix everyone's problems only to go home alone.
Who says you have to be alone?
Jeffrey.
Oh my god, the friggin' abs. I feel like Pierce's puppet really does look like him. I feel like that's the most accurate one. We just finished another episode of Community. That was Community Season 4, Episode 9. And I thought that that was a pretty good episode. I'm trying to think back to what their secrets were and if I rated them accurately. So Troy started a fire and burnt down 50-something acres. Yeah, I think I gave that a 9. Because yes, I would be devastated if I did that. And if nobody somehow knew that I did that, would I want to tell anyone? Probably not. So yeah, I'm going to stick with the 9 for that. Britta, I think I gave an 8. She hasn't voted once, she said, except for on The Voice. Oh God. Yeah, that is anywhere between an 8 and a 9 for me also, just because of who Britta's character is and how sanctimonious she can be and how self-righteous she can be about these types of things, which is perfectly fine if you're putting your money where your mouth is, if you're not just talking the talk and you're walking the walk. But if you're not walking the walk, oh, it's embarrassing to be talking the talk. Jeff dating the girl with the child and telling the child that he would go to the baseball game. It is pretty... It's shameful. It's shameful. But also at the same time, how long was he dating that woman? Did that kid see him as some sort of father figure? Or was it just like a guy to him, from his perspective? So I think that that's why I rated that one pretty lowly. I think I gave it a 5. Shirley's was, I don't think I gave it a rating, but that one was pretty bad because that would be extremely embarrassing to admit that you left your kids at a grocery store overnight to follow somebody who you thought was your husband but wasn't your husband. That is pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I would give that a 10. I think I would give that a 10. Who else was there? Annie letting a guy rub her feet to pass or to get the answers or whatever the hell it was. Did I give that a 7? I think it's kind of embarrassing to admit, but it's also like, you're not the one who's rubbing feet. You're getting your feet rubbed, so... I might downgrade that to a 6. And finally, we have Pierce, who did not apparently sleep with Eartha Kitt. Rather, they just dry humped or something. I mean, I give that a 1. It remains a 1. I thought that the puppets looked kind of like their characters, especially Pierce. Oh my God. You could tell me that that puppet of Pierce was Pierce, and I'd believe it. You could literally take Chevy Chase out of the show and replace it with that puppet. And I'd be that, like, Pam meme from The Office being like, it's the same picture. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.